Good morning, Danny Cobbin. I'm coming live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time to talk about a few things. A, I'm a life coach. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a life coach. I love gaming. I love orchestra. I love music. I love the act of being alive. That's what I enjoy doing. So what I learned, I was a UPS driver for 15 years. What I learned over the last, well, it's been more than 15 years now. But when I was at UPS, I ended up leaving UPS because I truly had something that was calling me inside, like truly calling me inside. And over the course of the next few weeks or whatever, I will for sure tell you more about my UPS journey, how I got through it, what happened there, and how things like that occurred. But before we do that, I'm right now. I'm reading this book. It's called. Let's see if you can see that. The Missing Link. The Missing Link. Right. Um, it's a super simple read. Right. It's super like it's spaced super well. Look at that. Can you see that? Boom. The spacing is like. But what's cool about this book specifically is it's not just a journey of reading a story. Right. I've read this book multiple times, and not understood what was being held up for me to understand. And I just want to read a quick little bit of this book and come from this book today on what it is that I want to talk to you guys about. And this is what it says in The Missing Link. An unforgiving mind burdens one with negative thoughts. Holding on to yesterday's hurts. It contaminates and prevents the thinker from living a happy life now. It is forgiveness that allows you to see today as a new experience. God has already forgiven you for yesterday's mistakes. So why not, or why don't you forgive yourself? To dwell on the past trials and tribulations is to deny the moment. If you live in the past, you can never find happiness. You are trying to live in a reality that no longer exists. So what I just heard in this, and the key phrase for me was, you're trying to live in a reality that no longer exists. I woke up this morning, and I woke up to Courtney was, blow drying her hair, and the cord was hitting the door. Boom, 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 boom. And as I woke up, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what is that noise? Is something broken in the house? Am I missing something here? So I woke up, I opened, like, as I opened my eyes, I realized what it was. I heard the blow dryer going. I opened the door. I'm like, hey, Courtney, can you stop that? Tried to go lay back down in the bed. Didn't work. So I got up, right? And it really spurred in my mind doorways, right? Like, my mentor talks about a quote, and I'm not exactly sure what the quote is, but he talks about a man will be imprisoned in a room if he's opening a door and it's a he's trying to pull on the door, but the door opens by you pushing it, right? Like, you could get locked in a room if it doesn't occur to you to open a door the other way, right? So our minds can create some of the craziest stuff. And what I'm realizing more and more, and it's not me that's creating this stuff, right? Like, my mind has your thoughts in it, has Courtney's thoughts, Morgan's thoughts. It has everybody's thoughts in it. They're always passing through our mind. And I'm wondering if you see it the same way. Like, do you have thoughts that cross your mind that you have no idea where they came from? None. But you treat them as if they're yours. You start beating yourself up because you got a thought that came through your head that you were stupid. I've done it. I've done it. You beat yourself up, and you blame yourself because you didn't get the answer to the test right. I've done it. It's happened. I've done it. Like, I've done all of these things, right? Like, I am not a perfect human being. I don't claim to be a perfect human being. But what I do know is the way this all works. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we can debate it, right? But what I've seen for myself is it works like this. We have thoughts that constantly pass through our heads. Every single moment of every day, we have thoughts that cross through our mind. And if I think that I need to change my negative thoughts to positive thoughts, I'm going to be in my head all day. Just, oh, I got to change that thought. Oh, I got to change that thought. Oh, I got to change that thought. We don't have to change thoughts because what's cool is we are aware, right? We have this awareness, consciousness. We have that inside of us that comes alive, that really notifies us, right? Like if I'm drinking, right? Like this is great. Like if I'm drinking, right? I'm at the bar, I'm having a good time, and then crosses my mind, hey man, you're drunk. You're drunk. In that moment, I have a couple options, right? Like I could keep drinking away. But something came alive in me that told me if you keep going, who knows where you're going to be. That same person that came wise when I was drinking comes wise when I'm hanging out with my kids, when I'm playing video games, when I'm talking to you guys. And that's what we're searching for, right? We are searching for that feeling that guides us, right? Because there's an impersonal mind to all this as well. There is something that is guiding everything out there. Like it snowed the other day. Yesterday, it's snow on the ground right now in Texas. In Texas, there's snow on the ground. That's unusual. I didn't think that was going to happen. But you know what I did with my kids yesterday? I modified, I improvised, I moved in a different direction because that person that came alive inside of me came alive. So what do you know? Like, what is it that you know? Right? And for me, it's nothing. I don't know anything. I don't know that I didn't know it was going to snow. Is the sun up today? I don't know. I can't see it, but I assume that it is. But what I do know is that person that comes alive inside of me, that person that guides me, that guiding force, it is with each and every one of us. Each of us have that guiding force inside of us. And it's about refining. It's a refinement of listening. It's a refinement of listening. It's that simple. That's it today. That's what I'm seeing for motivation is, are you opening the door? Are you expecting the door to open while you're pushing? And it says clearly on the door to pull. Sometimes life is that simple. There is a cue. There is something there that catches wise. And when you know that person that is catching wise, that's that's when things are start to that's when the needle is going to start moving. That's when things will start to shift for you. Like they will not shift as long as you are in your head, constantly thinking about the past, constantly thinking about the future, constantly thinking. It's not going to happen for you. But the moment we quiet down inside and we allow that person that comes wise to things to speak, however that thing speaks through you, it's a different ball game. Be you. Because you can't be anybody else. You can only be the best you. Go out there, open the door. If you don't open the door the first time, maybe it's a sliding door. Maybe it's a door you push. Maybe it's a revolving door. Keep trying because the door will open for you. The door will open. That's my go dance with my kids alarm. So I'm out of here to go dance with my kids. Y'all have a great day. Talk to y'all soon. Be you, and we'll keep growing stronger together.